Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel, girls. We're going to do under eyes today. I know I've kind of been on an under eye kind of binge, but I'm trying to find the best thing that works for me, and I want to share it with you if it does. So on Ladies' Night this past week, I found a technique that absolutely rocked my world, and I had to share it. So I'm going to share it here too. So if you want to know how to get great under eyes, just keep watching. First of all, I'm up close and personal with you. See? Let me smile. See? I have wrinkles. They're little fine lines that go all the way up to there on each side. And when I look down, you can actually see, I got the bags here and a little bit of discoloration there. So concealers are so hard. And I know I've been doing a lot of concealer, videos, but I'm trying different things. Now, this is something different I did. I did it on Ladies' Night. I really loved it. Now, it's very easy. It really is. It's very simplistic. I would have never thought of it myself or trying to do this, but this is what we got to work with. Lovely. So let's talk about what we're going to use today. I'm going to be kind of up close and personal with you like this all the time. We are going to use this Dew Effect. This stuff is fabulous. I love it. And this is a brand new tube. I maybe used twice, but the other tube was totally empty. I had to get, open this one. These is tiny, tiny. See that? That's all you need. Tap it between your fingers. And this is such an amazing product. I love it. Now, this will be my second time putting this on. And I'm going to let it set for 10 minutes. Because what it's going to do is plump up everything that I need, all those fine lines, the wrinkles, and your concealer is going to go on better. And I'll list all the benefits as I go along of this because it is absolutely one of my favorite products that I'm using now. And I hear that they're coming out with some more things. So I'm excited to know what they're coming up with next because this is fabulous. And I do want everybody to know about it because it's really working for me. I'm 61 and I feel like if you do try it, you may love it too. Our skin needs some love and that's it. All right. 10 minutes and I'll be back. My 10 minutes is up. Now we're ready, girl. This is so soft now. It's not tacky or sticky at all. It has absorbed into my skin like wonderful. I love it. It just brightens it up too a little bit. Now, let's talk about products that we're going to use. I am going to use this brand new Laura Mercier, the Color Rose Loose Setting Powder. Love it. It's the first time I've ever used this color, the rose color. It's got a little pink hue to it. And I am thinking about using, oh my goodness, I got to decide which concealer I want to use. I used RMS the other night. This is the color 11, which when you open this up, it is this color. You see, it's very brightening. I like it. It's very pretty on. And it does work well on mature skin. And then I thought about using a foundation, which I picked up this one here. This is 2N. I actually have this on right now as foundation. I mixed two colors, 3N and 2N. And you see, that is really going to be a good color because it's more, neutral and it's not so bright because we don't want to look like a raccoon. I don't. So I have used this. So I've got to decide which one I want to use. And if you love just like a regular concealer, this is Kosas. This is a pretty, I like it, but it's too light. I purchased it like a week ago at Sephora, but it's too light for this. I can use it as a highlight, and that's what I'm going to do with this concealer. I'm not going to use this under my eyes. However, I do like it. I do like it. It's great for my mature eyes. It is. It's wonderful. So I got a teeter-totter between these two. But right now, I'm going to show you what we got to do with the beauty blenders. You got to get a beauty blender, and I highly recommend you get the original beauty blender. Even the girl that talked about this said, get the original beauty blender. I've had my beauty blenders for 2 years, at least. And yes, I do wash them, and I wash them in Ajax and warm water, and I squeeze the water out. And this is the difference in size. Now, this is when you get this, it's going to be a beautiful bright pink, okay? I've used this one here this morning for foundation a little bit. But this is the size they come. And then when you put the water in it, it's so soft and bouncy. And that's what we got to have. It's got to be damp, but not, like when you squeeze it, no water running down. Use a paper towel to get any excess water out of it, and then you're good to go. You're ready. Now, see how soft that is? Perfect for working under our eyes here. You're going to be amazed, I think. Are you ready? I'm ready to do this. Let me show you what we're going to work with beside the Beauty Blender. We are going to, mine's ready. That one's ready. We are going to use a setting spray, and then you're going to either choose the concealer or that foundation I was talking about. I'm actually going to do the foundation, okay, because I think it's the best color for me as far as brightness goes. I think the others are too light right now. And because I don't tan anymore. I don't get out in the sun and tan anymore. But I am going to use this as my setting spray. You're going to need a good setting spray. This one is Urban Decay's All Nighter. Nice. Really love this product. And it smells divine too. It does have skincare in it. It's got hyaluronic acid in it. Watermelon fruit extract. It just is really nice. I don't know why I decided to buy it. I think because I love the packaging. I did kind of like the packaging. It stood out. And then I got, oh, Urban Decay. I've got some other stuff by Urban Decay, and I really like it. So shake it up. And this is what you've got to do. You're going to spray this on here, okay? And you're going to put a good amount. That's exactly what she did. So spring. That's what she did. She put that much. I'm like, woo, that's a lot. It feels like it smells good though. So now it's on this side. Make sure you use the side that you have it on. I did kind of tap it off on my hand a little bit. So I did, because I didn't want it to be too much, but she didn't. She just went right in with it. Now I have, there it is. That's my foundation right there on my hand. On the back of your hand, you got to do it like this now, girlfriend. Take this and dip it in it. Let me bring my hand up a little bit. And then you're going, there it is on the deal. I like to kind of push it in. There we go. And then you're just going to apply it. So now you're setting it all at the same time. That's kind of cool. So pat it. Don't go in swiping anything. Our skin moves, and we sure don't need that. Lord have mercy. I don't need it. God, it's a beautiful day here. I know I'm Southern. If I say something you don't understand, then just say, Lisa, what are you talking about? Because I'm good at that. I'm good at that kind of thing. I really don't think you need that much setting spray, honestly. But let me just do this. Let me do it like she did. Let me get right up underneath here too. Don't forget, that's where my fine lines are, like right underneath there. But this is going to be so nice. You've got to let it dry. Now, please let it dry. It's not going to work for you. So I'm going to do the other eye. And I have a little bit left on here. So let's get some more of the foundation. Now, if you've got some favorite product that you use the foundation, try it with it first. You don't have to go out and buy anything special. These are the things that I like that I use, okay? And I would say less is more. You don't want to just go in so heavy-handed, or you might have to blend it out just a little bit more. But this, mixed with the Urban Decay, is going to really set this. Now, yeah, it's still got a little shine to it, but we are going to finish it off with that pink powder, remember? So it's not going to look like this at all. And whatever's left, you could actually just come down your nose, if it's a highlight or something like that, and just blend it in. Don't waste a product. So that's what she did. So I'm going to do the same thing she did, okay? I'm going to come down and just kind of use it to the center of my face, blend it out, and there you go. See, now I've got, see how it all comes together? Yay! It was just the best thing I'd ever seen. So I have to let this set a few minutes. You can't go right in on top of it. I like to let mine set, maybe 5 minutes or so, and then come back in and add my powder, because I want to come back and look and see if there's anything settled in any lines. And I like to remove that if I can, because, we're 61. She was a lot younger. She was probably in her 40s, early 40s. She doesn't have all the wrinkles like we do, if you're watching me. But, if you're a young person, go ahead and try this too, because it'll work for you, I'm sure. So I'm going to let this set, and I'll be right back. All right, it's long enough. I do like to take my fingers and just kind of press it in, because your fingers are warm, remember? And that's really a good tool to use. I use my fingers a lot. Some people don't like to have the makeup on their hands, so keep you a little rag or something. You can wipe it off if it irritates you a little bit, because I know I have a couple of friends who do not like to use their fingers for makeup at all, so I get it. All right, we're going to use this. We're going to use one of these, a little powder puff. It came in my powder, and then we're going to use this one. The pink. All right, you're going to take it. Let me see which side is cleaner. This side's cleaner. I need to wash these. You can't. These are washable too. You can get the little triangle ones if you like. Now see, I got my pow pow. And then what we're going to do is pack it in. That's what I like to do, is kind of hit it, because you don't want to go in too heavy-handed with it. And we're just going to slightly press this in like this, all the way across. All the way across. And it's just going to mattify it. I love this technique. Now, should I have put a little bit of color corrector? Probably so. But, you know, it's hot here. I just don't feel like adding so much stuff underneath my eye. But if you want to do that, and there's a really, mine aren't that dark. So that's the reason I didn't do it. And I got a little more powder, patting it off. And you do you. You do what's best for you. Maybe when you're playing around with it, do one eye one way and the other eye the other way. And you decide which one you like the best. And then go for it. I mean, because you can always wipe it off, you know, and then add to it and finish it up. But I like to just put the powder on and kind of go with it at times. I'm just going to have bags. I'm 61. I just like the brightness. That's what I go for mostly. And I do have allergies, so mine are always kind of puffy anyway. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. It sets so pretty. I love this pink. I don't know why I haven't tried it before, but wow. I can't remember how much these were. $24, I think. Look how much I used. I didn't use very much. And I always put it in the lid to do the application, dip it down in it, and then pat it off, and then add it. Oh, wow. I like it. I really love it. Okay. We're going to finish some Fix and Glow. Finish this up. I just love it. Absolutely love the look. And it's hot here in Alabama, so remember, I go outside and I can melt at any time I walk outside. So I make sure that I have on my setting spray, anything else I'm going to set with my face, powder, whatever I'm going to use, and, you know, over your foundation. Because when I put on that foundation, it is a little bit tacky and stuff. See, I've already set all of this. Normally, I would take the powder and kind of pat it down here with a beauty blender and pat it through here and through here. If you want to see me do that, I can do that real quick. But I don't use a damp one. I use the dry one. And you just take it like that. I don't usually kind of pat it. I'm just going to put it through the center, since I did add a little bit to the center there. And typically, I'll just put it here and bounce it across here and just let it be. Go get some coffee, whatever. And then I come back and you'll take a brush and just go through and set it. But I'm going to do it since I added that little bit to my face. And we're going to add a little bit of bronzer. And then you can go back and touch your skin, and it's not tacky or sticky, which is what I love. And you don't want to be tacky or sticky. You don't. You don't want to be tacky. Now, see, I'm using my beauty. See how much I use my beauty blender? You really need one if you don't have one. And then I know they're $20, but you know what? Wash them. You don't have to buy a bunch of them. They tell you to do it every 6 months, but hey, I've had these suckers for 2 years at least. Serious. They don't have holes in them. When I use Real Tech, they always wound up getting holes in them or coming apart. These have not. They're worth the money. You'll save money in the long run if you just go ahead and get the Beauty Blender, the original one, and boom, you're done. You don't have to worry about it anymore. So, oh, that's so pretty. Now, one thing I got to go do, and I'm going to do it off camera. I'm going to go finish up my under eyes. And we're going to come back and we'll look at the finished total look. All right, I'm up close and personal. This is our finished look. I went ahead and finished my brows. I finished them out with RMS Beauty. I'll list that information below too. Their products are fabulous. I love their brow stuff. And my eyes are a combination of other things. If you'd like for me to do an eye look on this, I would do it. Just say, hey, all you got to do is say, can you do that eye look, Lizard? And I will. I'll come back and do that for you because it is very, very pretty, very, very simplistic and easy to do. Now, one of my favorite palettes is Smashbox. And so I've used this, oh gosh, I don't know how many times, but it has a highlighter in it for your eye. But I use this as a highlighter here down to the center of my nose and everything to give me that look. And now everything, I can touch my face. It's very touchable. So if you have a, sit at your desk kind of like, and your makeup comes off, set it the way I did it today, and it will stay all day. So the last thing you got to do is fluff up your hair a little bit, and now you got to get ready to go out the door, and that's what I'm about to do. So I hope y'all have a fabulous weekend. I know it's a holiday weekend, yay! So I don't actually go back to work until Wednesday. I took some time off so that I could just chill, because I'll never get to, ever. I work a full-time job, and I do this, and I have grandchildren. We spent the total day yesterday with my granddaughter on her doctor appointments in Birmingham. We did not get back last night until 7:45. We left at 10 o'clock. That was a long day. But we did take her on an outing between the two appointments, and she'd never been to the Vulcan, which is a statue. You would just have to look it up about Birmingham, Alabama. Coolest thing ever. I used to go there as a kid. My dad loved it, going there. And so I told her, I said, I'm going to take you somewhere where I went as a kid, like you. And she absolutely fell in love with it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful there. I'm thinking about posting the little video that I did for us yesterday on here too, because it is. It's kind of cool going back in time like I did with my granddaughter. So now she's going to take her kids maybe there. You see what I'm saying? That is so cool. It makes me want to tear up because I don't want her to grow up. I really don't. All right. Please like and share and click that notification bell. I'm here on Sundays only, and I really am thinking seriously about retiring very soon, and maybe I can do my own thing like here and other stuff too. So love y'all, and I will see y'all next Sunday. See you later.